Yeah, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, stacking my coin, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Since I was born, been stacking my coin. These niggas pop, my money keep growing. The girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck up porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, they never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars and it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water, but it ain't from Flint. Trying to chase all this bread, though the shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash.
Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks! We'll do it live.
We are doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, June 26th. Didn't even realize yesterday was a moon phase, a new moon phase. And, oh man, interesting times because this moon phase, unlike others, I went back and looked, it pretty much kicked off a consolidation zone in Bitcoin, and not so much the crypto markets, but definitely Bitcoin. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. Hit that like button as you guys jump in, and as we get into the swing of things, start looking at some trade setups with Bloodalytics. Link in the description below if you guys want to join that. Also, Bit2Next, we got a special promo going on right now with them. If you sign up, you get 5 days trial of the scalping system. So definitely check that out. Link is in the description below for that as well. Bit2Next, a lot of people have been using Bit2Next, and they're trying to really expand into the US market. So yeah, check them out. I've been using them the last couple of days, just testing it out. I like it. I like it. You know, at the end of the day, most of these exchanges are the same. It's just really about your fees, your execution times and stuff. If that's, you know, up to speed or on par with the competitors, and Bit2Next is definitely up to speed. They got an API section as well that I'm going to have to possibly look into integrating Bloodalytics with. So we'll take a look at the two trades I got open right now. Just again testing it out, using the scalping system or signal. Let's see what we got here. So I want to take a look at the main chart. The main chart is this one. So check this out. So interesting to see here. But we essentially, and I mean, it's only been 24 hours. But since the new moon phase began, we got a consolidation zone of about 1%. Very tight. Very tight consolidation zone. Now, the consolidation started a little bit sooner or earlier on the altcoin side. But you get the picture here. I mean, it's kind of been, on the altcoin side, it's been like an arc consolidation, which we're breaking out of to the downside right now. This could be a leading indicator of what's going to happen on the broader market of crypto. But we all know that ultimately what's the leading indicator is what's going on in the stock market. All right. And so currently out the gate, 9:30, we're slightly up. We'll see how that ends up by the end of the day. Russell 2K is down 1%. Let me do a refresh really quickly. VIX is slightly down. Stocks rise as S&P nears record high. Now, who would have thought? We'll be at record highs with all this stuff going on. Well, again, my thesis is it cannot continue with the broader market, the broader Main Street market not doing well. I heard something about new home sales down for the third. The prices are down 3 months in a row. That right there tells you all you need to know. Economy is slowing down. We got D Fuentes in the house. What's going on? Am I Pyru? No. I'm not Pyru. I'm not on Pyru. Like your boy, your Uncle Whack 100 say. We got Clay the Great in the building. Shout out to him. I think you have to be, honestly, to be a true Pyru, you got to be in California. You got to be from Pyru Street. That's like someone saying they a 7 mile dog or something like that. They never been to 7 Mile in Detroit. It's a little strange. All the way up. It ain't over till it's over. Only up for the few months, then back to it until the end of the year. Can't wait for these strategy Ponzi's to get wreck. The market going to be an epic situation. Travel Bohemian says nobody's in a gang member. Nah, gang. Well, I mean they do exist. They do exist. Gangs do exist, bro. It's just strange that they're trying to creep up here in Detroit a little bit, but not really. Detroit's not really a gang city. Good morning from the west side of Michigan. Chemo in the building. Haven't seen him in a while. Jason Lynn's in the building. What's going on, bro? Who else we got here? To be a real Pyru, you got to be from Compton, San Diego, or Sac. There you go. What it do? What it do, Enzo? You talk like you from the West, so you must be from Detroit. Yeah, you know the Bay Area. You know that. You know the Bay and the D, baby. We cousins for sure. For sure. 10 Pound in the building. Haven't seen him in a while. What's going on, ladies and gents? All right, so markets are up. I'm confounded. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Like, are they doing? They actually are doing some like backdoor, behind the scenes, propping up of the markets. The Fed and the Treasury are. I'll maybe try to find the article on that, but yeah. So maybe that's what's propping the markets up. Maybe that's what's propping the markets up. But right now we have the scalping system on deck, and as you can see right now, we've been in consolidation mode. So yesterday, if you were scalping yesterday, you probably didn't make money because of the consolidation. A very tight range by that, may I say, like a 1%, as I stated. If I go back over here, this is very tight range. Pause, no diddy. This is crazy. I haven't seen this in a while. Granted, it's only been 1 day, but still, even in 1 day, I don't know if I've seen that type of tight range. Let me see what this 1 day range, 1.5, 1.7, but a 1% range. No, I have not seen something like that in a while. So typically what that means is something big is about to happen. A bigger move is going to happen. The longer this consolidation happens, I'm going to be pissed because that's a drawdown. Listen, the secret. Let me tell you the secret that no one's telling you. If you're like a rules-based automated trader, your biggest drawdowns, what you fear the most is not how many times you lose a short trade or how many times you lose a long trade. It's consolidation. You get those consolidation zones, man, tear your ass a new one, boy. PPT back at it. Don't tell me that what's the Nico Williams is back. Oh my
Hulk
God.
Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
What do you mean they're back, bro? The scheme is back. Populous. How do you Populous world? Let's see. Oh, you're talking about plunge protection team, not the, not the. I'm thinking you're talking about. I'm thinking you're talking about the ICO PPT from back in the day. The guy that took. No, it's not. It's not back. It's not back. Populous world. The PPT token is not back. No, sir. You talking about plunge protection team? Yeah, plunge protection team is definitely in order. It's in effect. It's definitely. So we got MicroStrategy is going to get wrecked this market, though. A good reason to FUD Bitcoin and push stable coins. Yeah, man. Listen. I told you guys this, and I'm sticking to it. MicroStrategy is going to be the reason why this market gets really wrecked. Listen, they're going to really have to unwind some things when we can't. It's not about if the price of Bitcoin goes lower. They need the price of Bitcoin to continually go higher. That's the horrible Ponzi situation they've got themselves in. They need Bitcoin to continually go higher, and nothing goes up forever. You're going to have pullbacks, and I think the pullback that MicroStrategy is going to experience here with all this money they've invested in Bitcoin and not their own business model is going to wreck them and us, because they're going to be forced to liquidate, and that's going to cause panic selling, and this is going to be a self-fulfilling feedback loop. I'm holding Restoring the Feeling. I like that name. I'm holding so much altcoins and the spike ain't come. I can't even open the app. It's pointless right now, bro. The altcoins, listen, altcoins got is shine stolen by the meme coins last season. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I just don't see that changing. I think the next leg up in crypto and Bitcoin, you're gonna see the meme coins steal the shine again. Unless we get the game file, like we get the game tokens, that starts to occur. I wish GTA 6 would implement a token. I would buy it ASAP. But unfortunately, bro, I don't see another altcoin season coming. Hell yeah, he's an agent. I've been saying that, bro. Saylor is an agent. He comes out of nowhere. Actually, I've told this story. Many don't know this. I know Brock Pierce. I've had him on my show a couple of times in the past. Brock Pierce actually is the one that introduced Bitcoin and crypto to Michael Saylor. Brock Pierce and EOS bought the domain name voice.com for $30 million from Michael Saylor. Michael Saylor, through that transaction, learned about Bitcoin. This is in 2020. 2019? Might have been 19, 18. Somebody help me out. When did voice.com come out? I think it was like 19. When EOS was trying to do the voice.com situation. That was an epic failure. So yeah, that's the story of how Michael Saylor, I don't know if many people know that. He got into crypto in 2019 because of a sale of one of his domains. He's known for and has made a lot of money off of camping on domain names and selling them for millions. So that's how he was introduced. Brock Pierce and I don't know if it's EOS team, but Brock Pierce and his crew introduced Michael Saylor to Bitcoin. So he just comes out of nowhere. And now, you know, when he comes out of nowhere, he's like this expert and knows everything. So you think MicroStrategy will be worse than FTX? Yes, in the sense of, I want to say no in the sense of MicroStrategy is not a criminal Ponzi scheme type of situation like FTX. But yes, it's going to be worse than FTX because at the end of the day, people got their money back from FTX. People ain't going to get their money back from MicroStrategy, meaning the stock that they own. So Saylor came in around the same time COVID-19 dropped. Are you trying to connect the dots? You trying to connect the dots there, player? So let's get off of Populist World, the defunct ICO from Nico Williams, and get back to these this trading chart. We're gonna look at the Bloodalytics scalping here in a second, but I just want to reiterate what we have going on here today. Moon phase started yesterday morning, and that was the start of a consolidation zone, a 1% consolidation zone, 24 hours worth of very tight ranging. Now, the longer we stay in it, the more violent this move or breakout will be. As you can see on the right-hand side there, that's your crypto total market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. We've already broken to the downside, but that hasn't manifested yet on the Bitcoin side. This is the one hour chart. We're starting to break below, but ultimately we need to break below 106. So if you see anything below 106 on Bitcoin today, you know the shit is getting good. Okay, back to the scalping. So if we're right, we entered this short. You can get this chart right now. Scan that QR code. I'll drop a link to the actual trading view chart you're looking at right now. But you'll have to sign up to actually activate the signal. If we continue this direction, this will be a really good short that started at 4:30 this morning on the Bitcoin side. Now the Ethereum one started at 5 a.m. this morning. We put a short on, and we've taken profit on both of these a few times. 4 times over on Bitcoin, 3 times over on Ethereum. That would be a great setup because we got in damn near at the top of the range on the short. But it's, you know, we got a lot of ground to make up from yesterday's churning or consolidation. But once that bad boy breaks out, you're going to make some money with this scalping system. Shout out to JC Freaks. I got to respond to your message yesterday on Telegram, bro. Great message. I already know that's how the game goes with this with these charlatans, these crypto charlatans out here, man. As he told me a story that was crazy. I have to read it on tomorrow's episode that he experienced with one of these traders. No one that any of you know, or I even know. I don't even know who this guy is, but yeah, I'll tell that story tomorrow. But as you see, we're starting to drop. All right, again, you got to watch this wick on the 1 hour 11 a.m. candle from yesterday. We break below that, then we'll probably get another test of support at 106.200. That doesn't hold. I'm gonna be honest with you. 104 will be the next. Yeah, next zone, 104, 103. All right. Let's take a look at the swing trades, though. Swing trades, that is also offered on bloodalytics.com. Let's see. Let's bring that up. Swing trades are more, as the name says, you hold the positions for a day or two or three. We are currently not in a Bitcoin trade. We closed out of our short from taking all that profit. We initiated the short last Friday, and we closed that short out Tuesday night. So we're neutral on Bitcoin, but Ethereum, we are still short. We're holding on to that short on Ethereum, which was initiated last Friday as well. So we got the whole dip, and basically we rolled it all the way back up. We're taking profits on the way back up too. We got Binance. Let's take a look at Binance. Binance is setting up for a nice trade here because we entered a short earlier this morning. Again, you don't miss any of these trades because they're automated. Push through blowfin.com. Check those guys out. Let me put the QR code on the screen for you on that. We got a promo going on right now with Blowfin as well. I can put that up actually. Trade and earn expires July 2nd. It's crazy because you can literally achieve these levels, these rewards, doing almost absolutely nothing. So if you sign up with Blowfin, let me pull that QR code up for you. You sign up with Blowfin, hit that QR code, deposit whatever level you want, and then you just sign up for a free trial of Bloodalytics. It's going to trade for you, and you're going to get the volume necessary for that threshold, and you'll get the reward in 30 days. So it's a really easy layup. I'll put together a graphic for the public so that they understand what's going on and how to really basically hack this promo. So check that out. Again, link in the description below. So back to the swing trade. So we have the Binance token that we're trading right now. Went short at 2:30 this morning, and it's slightly still in the consolidations at the bottom side or bottom zone of this area. We're looking for a confirmation to the downside. If it can't break this zone right where it's at, then we're going to bounce and go back up again. Near. Now, Near is near to my heart. Round of applause for that. Because Near, ladies and gentlemen, have no fear. The Near is here. When you get it right on Near and Bloodalytics swing trade, you're talking about 900, 800% ROI or ROE on your margin. This thing runs big time. So we're in the short right now with Near. Took 50% of the profits at 6:30 this morning, and we're letting the rest ride. So we'll see what happens. We're getting close to the bloodline. Will we get a bounce, or will we cross through that bloodline and continue further to the downside on Near? Near has been really since, honestly, if you take a look, you zoom out, Near's been on a downward trend since May for about a month. Lower highs, lower lows. So it would make sense that the trend continues and we head lower. We'll see. Solana, we're in the short right now as well. Has some consolidation from yesterday. Whiplash back and forth. Finally got it right, and we are in a short right now on Solana. So you got currently right now, ladies and gents, a setup for a pretty bullish or bearish tone across the board. Bloodalytics swing trading, we're short all pairs. we're short Ethereum, Near, BNB, Solana, Bitcoin, and Tron. I didn't show you Tron. Let's take a look at Tron. Tron, a lot of back and forth as well. But Tron is on a short trade right now. We're actually slightly above entry. So we're a little bit in the red on that. But yeah, that's where we are, ladies and gents. So again, I think to conclude, I think that I'm really confused. We got to keep our eye out on the stock market. I tell you that all the time. Doesn't matter what goes on in crypto markets. It's all about what happens in equities, in the stock market. And so right now, we're having a slight decoupling. I think, let's see. Yeah, so, you know, you got Bitcoin down. Cryptos are down today versus Dow Jones, S&P, and NASDAQ up. So that's a little interesting. The correlation to the NASDAQ, that's the main one. The correlation to the NASDAQ is not 1-to-1, meaning it mirrors it perfectly. It's more like 75, 80% correlation, or a coefficient of 0.75 to 0.8 correlation coefficient. So it's not a mirrored look at Bitcoin, or Bitcoin isn't a mirrored look at NASDAQ, but it's highly correlated. So it's interesting to see a little slight decoupling today. What is that about? I have no clue. I have no clue. Let me see what the chat is talking about before we wrap up today. What y'all got? Oh, so someone yesterday wanted me to look at Chainlink. We'll take a look at that. I want to get Bloodalytics, but I trade on breakout prop firm. Would that work? Yeah. The scalping one for $24.99. It'll help. And the thing is, you can add. So let me just say this really quickly about the $24 a month scalping system. You can add that bad boy once you sign up, and you can cancel anytime too. Once you sign up, you'll get the indicator in your invite only section. So you'll see it in your invite only. Okay. And you can apply this to any chart that you want. You'll have to you can modify it and configure it to whatever chart you want. But with the service, you get Bitcoin and Ethereum already calibrated for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. But yeah, it'll work on a prop firm. I suggest trading during higher volatile time periods. And I'm fully transparent. It's not going to be profitable as much if we're in a tight trading range like we were yesterday. You would have had a drawdown trading yesterday. So that's why you got to keep your trade sizes low. This is a marathon, not a sprint. You're not trying to bet the whole house on one trade. That's ridiculous. You're going to admit it's called uncle or ruin. Your risk to ruin is very high, because at some point, it only takes one time. At some point, you're going to be wrong, and whatever you thought you made cowboying it, you're going to lose that and some. So just take it slow. If you're not getting the gains you want, you got to put more money in. That's the problem. If you only got $100 and you try to make 100,000, it ain't gonna work. You want to make 100,000, you better have at least like 50 in there or something like that. So that's something you got to keep in mind. That's something you got to keep in mind. Yeah, you got to get your risk reward. You got to get your risk models. So me personally, the max I would trade, and this is the max I even allow the Bloodalytics swing traders. Not the scalping, because the scalping you do yourself, but the Bloodalytics swing traders, the max I allow you to really trade is like 3 to 4%, maybe 5, but you know, 3 to 4% per trade as far as risk. That's as much as I risk. Yeah, try it out, man. Try it out for a month and see how you like it. It definitely works. It definitely works. And it definitely can be profitable for you. I mean, I've done it numerous times live. We've scalped. We missed an entry today because the entry was earlier this morning. But I've done it every time there's an opportunity to trade live. I do it. Just go back and look at some other live streams. Definitely profitable. Definitely profitable, Tyson. All right, man. That's it. Let's take a look at Chainlink for my guy. I think Charles Newsom wanted me to look at Chainlink really quickly. I always laugh when people want me to look at particular or specific coins because it really doesn't matter. It's just it really is about what Bitcoin is doing, which direction Bitcoin is going, and also which direction the Nasdaq is going. Like it really is that simple. You know, a lot of these content creators want to complicate things for content, and I understand. You got to, I understand the game. So what I do, again, all you have to do, my trading or charting method is so damn simple. It's just A's and V's, ladies and gentlemen. A's and V's. So you just identify all the A's. Here's another A. It's on a 1 hour. Here's another A. I mean, you can count this one, but I like this one a little bit more. So it's a wider A. I don't know if y'all like wider A's or pause. Never mind. No Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. that wasn't sounding good. So all you got to do is draw your A's and then draw your trend lines. So and then draw your V's too. So draw your A's, draw your V's, and then draw your trend lines. And on your trend line, what you want to see is a touch of more than you want to see 3 or more touches on the trend line. That's a good trend line. All right. So as you can see, Link has been. I mean, I can go back even further. But I started this trend line back on May 12th, and we've been on a slight, decline. So I mean, a bullish scenario would be a breakout back to here, and that's about it. Or a test of that, $14.13, or we continue to roll over and we head lower. And how you figure out where your targets are on support and resistance. Previous support becomes future resistance. So you just go back. Or it can be the other way around. Previous resistance becomes future support. So you just want to find where the last resistance zones were. And the last resistance zones were kind of like right here. This is a resistance area. Yeah, $13. I mean, we got maybe another one here, but I really don't like that one. It's not long enough. It's not giving me enough historical data there. We had some resistance back here in 23 at $8, but I don't really chart these altcoins like that. I like to do the index, the total 3, and just keep it simple, because it doesn't really, like, doing this is to me a waste of time, because for the most part, if Bitcoin is doing well, the altcoins are going to do spectacular. If Bitcoin is doing horrible, then your altcoins are going to get slaughtered. I can't remember, and y'all help me out if y'all can remember a time period where you saw a highly divergent situation from like Bitcoin and the broader markets and the altcoins, or a set of altcoins. You may have one or two that happen, but overall, to me, that's just an opportunity for you to sell into the rally. If you have an altcoin that's counter trend to the broader market, that means there's some inefficiencies there, and you can go ahead and sell into that rally, because eventually it's going to be arbitrage. You're going to get that directional change to go with the same direction that the broader market is going. Because unfortunately, I know we've been preaching it for years. Bitcoin or cryptos is a utility. It's going to have demand. Ain't nobody using this shit, man. So until that happens, until you actually see like a coin being used in a video game or something like that, where demand will outpace speculation, we ain't there yet. Demand does not outstrip speculation. Once we get there, then yeah, you'll start to see coins and projects go up no matter what is going on with Bitcoin or the NASDAQ, because people literally need the coin to do XYZ on the platform. So we're not there yet. No, I do not really. I have a Discord, but I don't use it. Mainly on Telegram, my friend, or you can hit me on X. Yep. Oh, all good, man. Thank you, Tyson. I appreciate the support. Let's see what my Jason Lynn says. You seen 607 Unc for extra interview? No, what happened? I have not. That boy 607 Unc is a fool, man. I've caught like a snippet of him and Big Homie doing some interviews together, man. That shit is hilarious. But I've been on some more serious stuff lately, as far as, you know, what's going on with this war and the geopolitical stuff. I haven't been on my nonsense content consumption in a minute. You know, so sidebar, y'all should go, if you speaking of like content on Netflix, y'all got Netflix, go check out. I'll pull it up. This was good. This drama series, Forever, is one hell of a good show. So if y'all, you know, Netflixing and chilling, Netflix and chill to this. It's Forever. It's a good one. I give it like 3 bloods up. On Pyru. On Pyru. That's for my man. For my guy restoring the feeling. So there you have it, ladies and gents. That's it for today. Appreciate you tuning in. Again, sign up. Get bracking with the Bloodalytics scalping system, or the swing trading system if you want to automate it over on Blowfin. That's available. I'm actually giving you a 30-day free trial of the swing trading over on Blowfin. So scan that QR code you're interested in that. Just fill out the form, and you can get started for free for 30 days and make some money, and then determine if you want to pay me some money to continue making some money. All right, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Oh, one more thing. Bit2Next. That's where I'm trading, scalping trading right now. I'm in 2 shorts right now. Let me see if I can bring that up. Just some light stuff, just testing it out. I'm liking the UX, UI. But this is where I'm doing the scalp trading. I'm gonna look into. They do have an API. I gotta figure out if I can sync it with Bloodalytics. That'd be great because then I can integrate the swing trading. But check them out. Register right now. Receive $10 if you deposit, and you deposit to get $10 10% bonus trade to win $500 up to 125 leverage. So all you gotta do is register using this QR code right here on the screen. All right, and you get $10. In addition to that, if you do register, let me know. Hit me up. Send me your UID number, and I will give you 5 days of Bloodalytics scalping. So, what's my man name? Tyson. So Tyson, if you want, you can get free 5-day trial of the Bloodalytics scalping system, the 1-minute scalping chart. If you sign up with Bit2Next. So check that out, man. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it, guys. I'm out of here. Holla.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Okay. Ready?
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live.
Okay.